What is going on from the banks of Escargot down to the Bellagio, down to Mexico, up to Ontario? What is going on, dope heads? You know what it is? It's the 100th episode show. Never thought we'd make it this far. And we did it since February. I'm about pooped out, but that's besides the point. We did 100 shows this year, and we're not even in December yet. Started in February. So what does that tell you? In 10 months, we're doing about 10 shows every month. We did 100 shows this month. I thought for the 100th show, just like I did for the 50th show, we ought to do something special. So today, we're going to be doing LB Couture. I didn't come out right. Take two. Today, we're going to be doing LB Cole on birth control, I guess, is what we're going to rock and roll in the doopsie-doo and dopesy-do. LB Cole Day. He is the Babe Ruth of a pre-code horror. I've already did Maurice Whitman. We did the 70s horror with Bernie Wrightson. And if we're going to do 100 shows, you got to do the Babe Ruth of pre-code horror. You can't leave out LB Cole, baby. So let's get to it. Nothing left to do but to do it. Come along this magic comic book ride, because today we're slipping and sliding down comic book lane. We're going to take a left down Slab Alley. We're going to look at a bunch of LB Cole shit. Now, there ain't nothing to do but to get with it. LB Cole was known for his bright black covers. They look like blacklight posters. He is the master of color. His work just pops. Even after 70-year-old books is how old they are now. Even after these books are 70 years old, they're still popping. Still popping. After all these years, I can imagine what they look like on the shelf. You know, you'd have some LB Cole artwork right aside some damn Mickey Mouse blah shit. Right aside some not Spider-Man, but Superman stuff. And LB Cole would have just been popping and dropping. That's what he'd been doing. He'd been crackling all over them other books. Wouldn't even have been close, just crackling everywhere. So, LB Cole was an artist. He was an editor. He was a publisher. He was born in 1918, died in 1995 when I was in 11th grade. He came out with the two greatest books of all time, Mask 1, Mask 2 are the greatest two pre-code horror books of all time. And besides that, they're also the two best comics of all time. Mask 1, Mask 2. I don't own either one of them because I don't have the money. But if I ever win that $2 billion Powerball, guess who's going to have a Mask 1 and a Mask 2? Bam, baby! All right. So let's get to the books, LB Cole books I do own, because I'm blessed enough to have 5 or 6 of them. So let's see what I do got. First off, we've got White Rider and Super Horse 6, a Star Publications in a 6.5. This thing here, there's about 5 on the census. This is a Star Publications. It's from 1951. It is beautiful. As you can see, we got people dancing around the fire. We got White Horse by the fire. We got, I guess that's White Rider on White Horse. And they've been smoking the peyote. They rocking it out with the cocks out. That's all they doing, man. They checking it out, rocking it out with the cocks out. So this is White Rider, Super Horse, number 1. No, it ain't number 1. Fuck, I'm trying to do a reverb echo and ain't even the right digit. It's number 6. This is number 6. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Some White Horse and Super Rider number 6 in a 6.5. Next, we got one of my favorite books, The Thing from the Void. Thing from the Void is a ghostly weird stories. This is number 123. Another Blacklight special. Mr. Blacklight special. And as you can see, he's choking out some 9-month-old kid. And he's already bit off his face. You can see by the blood on that Swamp Yeti. He ain't messing around. We got this depth woods back here. It's got some depth to it when you're in the depth of woods, man. Anyway, I love this book. This is a 1.5 Ghostly Weird Stories, number 123 by LB Cole, baby. Next, we've got Spook number 27. And, suspense and mystery. This is Ships of the Dead. And I could stare at this cover all day long. It's got all kinds of stuff. If you look right here in the water, you'll see this green monster just floating around. If you look close up here, you can see a head and hands floating on top of the water. If you look real close down here, there's a boat and there's a dude hanging from the mast. There's this dude right here looking all cool. This is Ship of the Dead. We got a floating head down here. Ship of the Dead. Spook number 27 in a 2.0 CGC from 1954. You hardly ever see an LB Cole white cover. But you know what? This is the book, man. I love it. Get you some. Pow-pow. So next, what do we got next? We've got Shocking Mysteries number 51, Star Publications. And this one here is it's got a murder award. This is number 51. Just a beautiful book. We got a bunch of dead people. We got a dead head up here. Not Grateful Dead. We got just a dead head. He's got his head chopped off. We got a guy murdered here. We got another dead head over here. We got the eye of the beholder. The eye that sees all. He knows what you did, Jack Johnson. Anyway, this is 2.5. The eye of the beholder and Shocking Mystery case. Get you some of that, put it in your pipe and smoke it. Anyway, next after that, we've got my two favorite LB Cole covers that I can afford. We've got Blue Boat 112 and a 2.0. This is The Beast Below. We got this monster coming out of the ground. He looks like the devil. He's got him some knockout woman. Got him a beautiful girl in a purple lingerie. I don't know where she was running from. He must came up right in the middle of her condo. I don't know what's going on. This dude here, he got shocked by the big hole in the ground. We got another dude here laid out. We got some flaming skulls all around back here. Very colorful, very beautiful, very, very beautiful. This is one of my favorite LB Cole covers that I can afford. Favorite LB Cole cover that I can afford. Favorite LB Cole covers that I can afford. Anyway, we got one more book. And this is the last book I bought in 2022 of this year. Last big book purchase of the year, besides my Polka Dot Man from 1962. But it wasn't an LB Cole cover. This is the last pre-code horror book, last expensive book I bought this year. It is beautiful. This is Blue Boat 111. It came out right before 112 that we just looked at. And this one's beautiful also. Another black cover. We got a skull here with a candle on it. We got a cobra. We got some cold dead hands. We got a werewolf underneath the light. Underneath the pale black moon sky. We got a devil over here. We got some shit going on. We got some guys over here in green cloaks on both sides. Don't forget about them. And they got their skulls on each side. And it's real depth with stuff. And this is a really cool book. This is Blue Boat 111, Star Publications. This is also episode 100. I'm happy to be doing 100. I didn't think we'd ever make it till 100. All I ever wanted was about 100 subscribers, and we got over 300 this year. I got some other big shows coming up before the end of the year. We're going to be doing the top 10 or 20 best covers of this year show coming up before the end of the year. I got to wait closer to the end of the year because there's still a couple of candidates that's going to be entering the show. But we're doing top 20 or top 10 covers of this year. I'm also going to be doing my top 20 pickups for 2023 this year. And we'll still be doing our random shows here and there. We got other theme shows coming up, and we also got our Wednesday show on what I get from the LCS. But we're under 10 minutes. We're at 9 minutes and 11 seconds. And if you like the show, just comment down below. I love to talk to everybody. Everybody is my friend. And I love all my friends. Tell me which book you like. Tell me about LB Cole. Tell me about birth control. Tell me about the microwave. I don't care what you want to talk about. Just tell me about something. Tell me anything. I don't care. But let's do some talking. Let's do some little typing down there. Let's do some reading. Like down below. Subscribe down below. Leave comments down below. And I will see you again beneath the blackened sky.